Okay, these are your notes for your 12 days of slopeness. In lieu of taking an actual exam, I decided to do something a little bit more hands-on and creative for y'all. You can use these on your exam. This shouldn't take more than maybe 10 minutes for me to explain, and then you'll have the rest of the time to work on it for for your exam. Okay, so the first thing that you need to remember is your slope-intercept form. So you have y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. So you need to know that in this project, it's going to give you a slope, and then you get to pick any number you want. So I'm going to do 4 examples of what you can see on yours, and it's going to say, on the first day of slopeness, my students gave to me a graph with a slope of 7. So here it's telling you that the slope is 7. Now, since this is, we need to be able to fit the slope of 7, so I'm going to make this a lower number so that I can fit it in. So remember, this is your equation. It's telling you that your slope is 7. So again, you get to pick whatever number you want. So we're going to pick, let's say -3. So now, you can use your calculator, or you can just do this by hand. This is your y-intercept. So I would go to -3 and put a point there. And now your slope is 7 over 1. So you have to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over 1. And you put a dot. Now, I can't go up anymore, I can't go down anymore, because there's not enough room to do 7. So I would just connect those dots. And that's it. Remember, I could have easily put this in the calculator. So 7x minus 3. And there's 0, -3, and 1, 4. That's as much as I can graph on this graph. Alright. So, on the second day of slopeness, my students gave to me a table with a slope of -12. So I know my slope is -12. Now, pick any number you want. I would pick it in the single digits, maybe like 4, 5, somewhere in there. You could pick -200 if you wanted to, or -200. So now what I'm going to let the calculator do is do the work for me. So it doesn't matter what points you pick. I'm just going to pick 5 points because there's 5 spots. So I'm going to say -3, -2, -1, 0, and 1. Now on yours, if I'm not mistaken, they're fractions. So your slope is a fraction. Pick whole numbers, or just use the fractions that it gives you. It won't be a big deal. Okay, again, so I put this in y equals and wrote the table out. Alright. Now, on the third day of slopeness, my students gave to me an equation with the rate of change of 4/9. Remember, rate of change just means slope. So all it wants is an equation. So I have y equals 4/9 x plus 9. Remember, you can pick any number for the y-intercept. Okay, last one. On the 4th day of slopeness, my students gave to me 2 points with a slope of 19. So in order to get the 2 points, I need an equation first. So y equals 19x minus 4. Again, that y-intercept can be any number you choose. So I'm going to let the calculator do it from here. 19x minus 4. Second graph. And just pick any 2 points. I'm going to pick -0, -4, and 115. I could pick any points. But I have to have the 2 points because that's what it said it needed. So again, all of this can be done in the calculator, but you have to come up with the equation. So what I'm going to look for when I'm grading this is I'm going to look for whether or not you have the equations the way they should be written.